I'm recording now. Here we go again, talking about Warriors of the Deep. I hate this story so much. I really, really want to, hit some of these stories that are notorious in my own mind and reevaluate them, but this is just impossible. So, the thing that's really annoying me tonight, apart from everything, are the stickers on the doors that say "Keep Locked Shut," because they're the sort of standard issue stickers you would see in flipping factories, still to this day, really, I suppose.
Yeah, hospitals.
And it's just embarrassing because it just goes to show, it just is indicative of the lack of thought that has gone in, the lack of care, the lack of passion in the making of this story. Every character is unlikable. It's the most cynical story I've ever seen. The acting is diabolical. The motivations of all the characters it's so surface level. Like when is it Nilsson, Harry Nilsson, singer of Coconut and other great songs, decides to grab a hostage. He grabs Tegan. Now, nobody on the base should give a toss about Tegan. So it's the worst hostage imaginable. It's just embarrassing stuff. Right. However, because I hate this story so much, it has been sitting in my head for days. And although the list of things that are wrong with this story are so multitudinal, to try and fix them in a hopefully not much longer than a 2-minute video is ridiculous. I've got an idea that they could have done. Now, Libby,
Yeah.
are you here?
Yeah.
Listen to my idea.
Always.
So this is essentially a base under siege story.
Yes.
Old school Troughton-esque base under siege story, and that has worked. Yes, the formula gets a bit tired, but there's a way, I think, of taking this up a level, and the way is this: you do a 10th planet. Now I know, Lib, you it's been a long time since we've seen 10th planet, but in the 10th planet, I can't remember how explicit it is or whether it's an implication, but it's fairly clear, I think, that the Doctor knows what's happening. So the Doctor knows in 10th Planet about Mondas coming, about how this is all going to resolve itself. And of course, this is the first Doctor's final story and he regenerates at the end of it. And as much by Looker's judgment, that adds to the potency of the story. And then, of course, he regenerates. I think you could have done the same here. So I think because the Doctor knows where we're at, he's got a sense of this, the political climate. If this was a sort of like legendary, a legendary Marie Celeste type situation, or whatever, I know how this ends. I shouldn't try and give it away. But if this base blew up or whatever, if the Doctor knows this, but it finds himself in the middle of a fixed point in time or something inevitable, then I suddenly think all the sort of the bleakness, the cynicism, and all that could be made to work, because suddenly this Doctor is best when he's fighting against the inevitable, almost. I think that's when Davison's Doctor works best. But here, the worst of Davison comes out in this. He's so cynical and nasty. I never thought of Davison's Doctor being nasty, but he's so horrible to Tegan sometimes.
He is.
So I think that would have been one quick thing you could have thrown into this story that would have made it better. Just a simple thing that could have been done, rather than this as poor as Doctor Who has ever done based on siege story. Basically, it is embarrassing. Also, the award for the most amazingly awful fight scene in Doctor Who goes for when the traitor woman, tries to karate kick the Merker. Absolute class, genius. The director must have been just on mushrooms that day, because that is just shocking. Anyway, thank God we've only got one more episode of this and we can get on with something more cheerful. Goodbye.